The dictionary definition of faith says belief in what you cannot see. That's it. No fine print, no asterisk at the bottom that says positive vibes only, which means, and I've never heard nobody else say this, if your faith or belief is aimed at failure, at negative outcomes, at this probably won't work for me, that's not doubt. That's dark faith. And it's just as powerful as the real thing, except it's building the life that you don't want because you believe it more. Now, I already know what you're thinking. I ain't got no faith problem. I show up every day. I go to church every Sunday. I don't quit. And you're right. But that's exactly why we're here having this conversation, because discipline alone does not mean you don't have faith in the wrong direction. Dark faith doesn't mean you're weak or lazy, just unaware. Watch this. Peter from the Bible took action and walked on actual water in a storm, ocean under his feet. But watch what happens at the pivot point, because this is how the mechanics of dark faith work. He doesn't stop believing. He never stops believing. He just shifts what he believes in. Faith in Christ, he walks. Faith in the storm, he sinks. Same Peter, same water, same moment, different aim. That pivot is dark faith activating in real time. Here's what's wild. Most people read that story and think Peter failed because he lost faith. Nope. Peter proved the mechanics twice in 90 seconds. Once in each direction. So here's what happened to me, and it cost me so much money. 2008-ish, I'm on a trip to Cali. I hate flying. It's not the height, it's the being trapped in a flying tube of metal, thousands of feet in the air that I can't leave if I feel like it. Not a big fan. But yet I flew out there to see someone. So it's time for me to fly back, and it was a night flight. For some reason, at random, once we board, I look out the window, and because it's black outside, I had just one negative thought, and my imagination starts spinning and imagining exactly this. What if I have a panic attack up there? That's it. That's all it took. I imagined having a panic attack, and I ended up having a panic attack. I can't even believe I'm about to admit this to you. I faked an asthma attack and got them to open the damn door back up to let me off this plane. I tried to fly back the next day. I got to boarding and I couldn't get on the plane. That's 2 tickets now. So I decided I'm gonna seriously have to drive from the West Coast back to the East Coast. A week later, I'm still in California. Finally, on my 3rd plane ticket to get on this flight, here's the truth. I got drunk in the airport, and the flight attendant kept me sauced up the whole flight home. That's how I got back. Did I need more faith? Nah, I had plenty of dark faith, full-blown certainty that I'm gonna die on this plane. And here's what a lot of people miss. The life you have right now is a direct representation of which direction your faith has been pointed. Because your faith, AKA belief, builds your personality, and your personality determines who you are being while you take action. Dark faith doesn't care how hard you work. It doesn't care how much you want it. It only cares about the aim. And most people never take the time to audit where their faith is aimed at. So here's a 3-part solution. 1, identify what outcome you have complete certainty about that you don't want. In plain English, do you believe more in winning or losing? And be honest. Number 2, start visualizing and working on becoming the person that is aligned with the outcome you want. This builds confidence. It makes aligned faith a lot easier. Who do you need to become for the outcome you want to be inevitable? Number 3, every action from this point forward gets one filter. Does this build the person worthy of the outcome that I want, or does it just chase the outcome? Like a marathon runner that's more concerned with the finish line than training to be the person that makes it to the finish line. So stop trying, start becoming, start having faith in who you're becoming and that you're not doing it alone. Because thanks to God, life, or the universe, the results you want tend to find people with aligned faith. Peter didn't need more faith. I didn't need more faith. We both needed to redirect it. Do you?